Mic check.
Welcome to Making Sense of Wealth with Andrew Whalen, your personal CFO. The show where we break down complex financial topics and market events into investor-friendly concepts so that you can make better informed decisions about your financial future. Because if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Have you heard about the recent Laker deal? Now, as a diehard Laker fan, I'm excited to dive into this one. So here's what happened, and a few takeaways that you can consider for your own investment strategy. I'm Andrew Whalen from Whalen Financial, and over the next few minutes, we'll unpack 3 errors of the Lakers ownership: Jack Kent Cooke, Jerry Buss, and new Mark Walter, to extract key plays you can weave into your own portfolio today. So picture this: 1965. Real estate mogul Jack Kent Cooke bets $5 million on a struggling basketball team, then doubles down by building the Forum, a venue that he owns outright. Ticket revenue, naming rights, parking fees all flow back to him, turning a simple franchise buy into a vertically integrated cash flow machine. 14 years later, he exits for $67.5 million, more than 13 times his original stake. Cut to 1979. Visionary chemist turned investor Jerry Buss buys the Lakers for that same amount, $67.5 million price tag. Now, instead of just sitting on the asset, he reinvests aggressively, signing marquee stars, creating the Showtime experience, and negotiated a groundbreaking $3 billion cable TV deal in 2011. Now, by the time Jerry's daughter Jeannie orchestrates the family's partial exit in 2025, their majority stake commands a jaw-dropping $10 billion valuation, while the family still keeps a meaningful slice for legacy and league governance. Now enter Mark Walter. In 2021, he slips in quietly, purchasing 27% of the team for $1.35 billion, and more importantly, locking down a right of first refusal. 4 years later, he pounces, buying out the Buss Trust, stepping up the tax basis via partnership Section 754 election, and scheduling 15 years of amortization of intangible assets under IRS Code 197. Here's the result: new majority control, minimal upfront tax burden, and ample cash flow to service acquisition debt. Each of these moves, Cooke's vertical integration, Buss's reinvestment and retaining strategy, and Walter's option plus tax play, demonstrates how billionaires deliberately tilt the odds in their favor. They do it by pulling the same 4 levers: asset control, cash flow reinvestment, negotiated rights, and tax engineering. Those tools can be scaled and adapted by almost any retiree. So how can you put these tools to work for you? Let's bridge the gap from billion-dollar playbooks to your own retirement strategy. You've just seen how billionaires engineer both their entry and exit, controlling assets, negotiating rights, and optimizing every single tax angle. Just as every Laker owner timed when to buy in and when to cash out, you have 2 critical phases to plan. First is the accumulation phase, your minority entry years, building wealth, acquiring strategic assets, and setting up tax-efficient structures. And then your distribution phase, your majority move years, turning those assets into reliable, tax-smart income while preserving principal for legacy goals. Mastering both phases ensures you just don't grow your wealth, you capture it when it matters. With those billionaire strategies fresh in mind, and remembering to consult a qualified professional before making any changes, use this 6-point checklist to shape your retirement plan. First, inventory and value. Appraise your key assets, real estate, IP, contracts, to know your true net worth. Second, entity structure. Use LLCs or perhaps partnerships to unlock basis step-ups and pass-through taxation. 3, prudent leverage. Borrow at attractive rates to generate deductible interest without overextending. 4, amortize all of your intangibles. Allocate purchase price to goodwill and amortize over 15 years under IRS Code Section 197. 5, your estate strategy. Implement trust or family partnerships now to transfer wealth effectively before exemptions change. And 6, embed options. Always negotiate rights of first refusal or call options to control future decision points. Now, when you transition from building wealth to living on it, the rules shift. The next checklist focuses on protecting your purchasing power and legacy while still leaving room for measured growth. First, lock in cash flows. Invest in inflation-protected, predictable income sources. Things like muni bonds, laddered treasury CDs, or long-term leases. Second, sequence of return buffer. Keep 2 to 3 years of living expenses in ultra-liquid, low-volatility assets to avoid selling growth positions in downturns. 3, tax-efficient withdrawals. Sequence your distributions, taxable first, tax-deferred next, and your Roth last, to minimize the cumulative taxes. 4, guaranteed income floors. Consider insurance-backed income products or other pension-style solutions to help covering essential expenses regardless of the market conditions. 5, legacy gifting. Use donor-advised funds or irrevocable trust while exemptions are high to pass wealth with minimal tax drag. Implementing even one of these plays, owning strategic assets, locking into cash flows, or structuring deals for potential tax efficiency may help position you ahead of many retirees through individual results may vary. Now, if you found this valuable, like and subscribe for more wealth-building insights. I'm Andrew Whalen. Thank you for watching. I look forward to helping you write your own winning playbook.
All opinions expressed by Andrew Whalen, employees at Whalen Financial, or any other podcast guest are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Whalen Financial. Whalen Financial is a registered investment advisor. This podcast is for information purposes only and should not be relied upon for investment decisions. Clients of Whalen Financial may maintain positions in the securities discussed in this podcast.